So my condition before, as I described, I'd previously initially began with a sort of a workplace incident where I jammed my big toes, and then that combined with I was quite active, so I used to do boxing and rugby, and part of that is a lot of running and skipping and all the work associated, and that really aggravated the toe joints. I developed arthritis and then pretty significant bone spurs, and over the years I really just lived with it for a little longer than I should have, because I didn't know what the hell to do and didn't get the best advice from the medical practitioners. Developed bone spurs, and I ended up getting those cut out, and then the rehab involved probably wasn't sufficient to get the function back in my feet. So for a good number of years, probably a good 4 or 5 years, I was really living with very limited function in my feet, and that impacted everything that I could do, everything you could imagine. I couldn't lift my left toe, for example, and my right toe I could lift it a centimetre. I was lifting weights, and another injury that I had was in my knee, my meniscus. I had some cartilage damage, but yeah, I ended up tearing the meniscus in my left knee and getting a portion of that cut out. So that combined with my feet issue just made running very challenging. Tried everything, tried orthotics and pediatricians, but whoever the doctors are that work on feet, I don't recall, starts with a P. Podiatrist. And tried, a couple of different podiatrists, tried everything really, exercise physiologists, even was constantly working with my feet, consciously trying to activate the toes, but just obviously wasn't doing it right in light of what I've learned now. But I was trying everything, and then I came across Hyperarch Training, initially through Instagram, following Zhang Wei Li, the Chinese mixed martial artist. And then I think the Secret of Athleticism ads appeared on my feed, or maybe when I was looking through Zhang Wei Li's. Anyway, that's how I saw it, saw Hyperarch Training. And then there were some videos about the feet, getting function back in the feet and in the toes. And I thought, oh, well, I've tried everything. I'll look into this a bit more. And I saw some very good reviews or testimonials. And I said, what have I got to lose? Give that a go. So gave it a go. And that's how I came to it.
Right. And what week did you start to feel that, okay, this is really helping me?
It did take a number of weeks. Initially, there was probably a little more pain than progress. To be honest, it probably took about 4 or 5 weeks, and that was the milestone that you, Chong, had indicated it would be. And I really, it was a little bit, just standard when you don't get the results that I actually didn't know what to expect. So like I said, I just wanted to get my toes to move again. So I really didn't know what to expect, and the results that you were promising were quite different to that. I think when you know what it can deliver, you're offering me this and this, and I just wanted this. So I wasn't really mindful of the rest. But by about week 5, I noticed that 4 or 5, I noticed that I had a lot more function in my toes. I was starting to walk faster and more comfortably. And then I think it was about week 5 where I was doing the jumps, not the hops, but the jumps. Mm-hmm. And I didn't feel any pain in my knee, for example. So not only was I able to jump and land, which I couldn't do with my toes before, I didn't feel any pain in my knee. And that was when I really noticed the first major results, which was pretty phenomenal. I think I recall we had the session and you asked, where did I feel that? And I said, I don't feel it anywhere, actually. And I was a bit disappointed. And then I went, hang on, I haven't been able to jump in about 4 years without pain in my knee. So that's, blew my mind a little bit. But week 5 was when I noticed the results, and they really were significant.
Yeah. Great. And now you're doing the rowing, the surf rowing, and also the carry, right? What is that sport called?
Well, it's part of surf lifesaving. Australia has a very large community volunteer organisation called Surf Lifesaving Australia. So they're the surf lifesavers are volunteers, and we patrol the beaches. We're like the guys out of Baywatch, just less good looking. Yeah, so that involves rowing surf boats, paddling, beach sprints, running on the beach, obviously swimming in and rescuing drowning patients, and all other medical issues that occur on the beach, which is quite vigorous stuff. So yeah, I'm back to running. I'm back to running on the beach. I was doing sprints, doing fireman's carries on the beach. I weigh 85 kilos, carrying people my weight and heavier. No pain in my feet at all, and really no pain in my knee. No pain in my knee at all. And surfboat rowing, which is quite like river rowing, but the more entertaining version.
Yeah, it's more challenging for sure.
More challenging, yeah, full range of movement in my knee and no pain at all.
Great.
So, pretty mind blowing, actually.
Great. Would you recommend this training to anyone who had similar issues?
Yeah, you're an idiot if you don't do it. That's all I'm gonna say. You're missing out. Get on it. It's the next big thing.
Yeah. Great. Well, I thank you for your vote of confidence. I really appreciate it, and I'm happy that I was able to help you go through this journey. It's definitely not the easy journey. You have to, painstakingly stick to the plan for 4 or 5 weeks to get some results, right? So it's not easy.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's more than worth it.